Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Movie Canon. I am your host, Giovanni. And today, for the very first time on camera, I'm being joined by Jessica.
Hello.
Alex, aka Chevo.
Hello.
And Ivan.
Hello.
Now, Ivan has joined us before on camera in this Movie Canon channel when it used to be Backyard Flicks. Jessica and Alex have been in this channel before, but as a podcast style, so we never actually saw their faces. But here they are. All right, so what we're gonna do with this video is I'm going to split this whole segment into separate videos. What we're gonna talk about is our top 3 Christmas movies. So I'm gonna talk about my top 3 Christmas movies, and they're gonna individually say their top 3 Christmas movies and the reasons why, or whatever the case. And I'm also gonna talk about the upcoming 2021 movies, the ones that are gonna be released theatrically, and some of the movies that are actually going to be dropped in HBO Max. As I'm sure all of you have known and seen, the pandemic has given a real hit to the movie business. Movie theaters are closed, they reopen, they close again. They keep pushing back all these movies. So far, there's so many movies now in 2021 that some studios have to actually just drop some of their movies into streaming just to make sure that they have some kind of room, because they're just pushing everything out. But we'll be talking about some of those 2021 movies, and again, because we're in the middle of this pandemic, some of these movie release dates will change. They'll either be completely canceled, they'll be dropped back into streaming, or pushed all the way to 2022. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but for right now, we'll talk about the 2021 movies that are set as of right now, as far as the recording that we're doing right now. So with that, welcome you guys for doing this on-camera thing. I mean, I haven't done an on-camera video since like early 2019, I think it was January of 2019, so it's been almost 2 years. So we're trying to do this Christmas special video, so we can see all these little Christmassy stuff going on here. And we have some Green Packers guy or whatever. And
Aaron Rodgers.
For some reason. So he's on there. Not my idea, but there it is. And so we're going to get started right now.
Where's your mother?
My mom's in the car.
Where's your father?
He's at work.
What about your brothers and sisters?
I'm an only child.
Where do you live?
Can't tell you that.
Why not?
Because you're a stranger.
All right, so again, welcome to my Christmas special. We're going to talk about our top 3 Christmas movies. So I'm going to say mine, and then I'll ask you guys what your top 3 Christmas movies are. So they don't have to necessarily be in a particular rank if you want, but these are going to be my top 3 Christmas movies. I know one of them you guys are going to absolutely hate, so just brace yourself for that. I'm just going to tell them based on how I remember them, I guess. I don't really have like a 3, 2, 1, I guess, but it's going to be Home Alone, which came out in 1990, starring Macaulay Culkin and the legendary Joe Pesci. And then we have Christopher Columbus, who directed this film, who also directed the first 2 Harry Potter movies, The Philosopher's Stone, or The Sorcerer's Stone, as it is known here in America, and The Chamber of Secrets. So this movie, Home Alone, this is a movie that I absolutely have to watch every year. So I guess in that sense, you can say that it might be my favorite Christmas movie. Some of the movies that are on my list now, I may not necessarily need to see every single year, but this one I seem to watch it some way or another. So Home Alone is one of the classic movies, and so that's one of them. So my other one is going to be How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which is the 2000 version with Jim Carrey. I know some people don't really like this version of the Grinch. Like they prefer the Karloff, the animated one, the 1966. I don't think most people care for the newest one that just came out, the one in 2018.
Oh, yeah,
but
I forgot about that.
But I guess you guys will let me know if it's on your top 3. Maybe it is. So I like the Grinch. I like the way that Ron Howard did everything with the production design. Just the fact that they got Jim Carrey and performed this character, and then we have all these. What do you call the
Whoville people?
The Whoville people.
They're creepy as fuck.
They're adorable.
I thought it was Tim Burton.
No, it's
It
Ron
looks like
Howard.
some shit he would do.
It would seem like it would be Tim Burton, I guess, but But anyway, so I really like that movie. It's like 20 years old now, and
Oh my gosh.
they were able to well, yeah, it came out in 2000, and they were able to extend this little short story into like a nearly 2-hour movie, like an hour and 45-minute movie, and it was just really good. Like when I first saw it, I really liked it. Didn't we see it together?
Yeah, I still remember that perfectly. That trip.
like 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was only 3, so I don't know. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh damn! My God.
I'm just kidding.
I was 3.
I know.
Actually, yeah, he was 3 in the year 2000. But yeah, so that movie was on my list for a long time. It was also with Home Alone. Now, let's get to my other third movie, which I'm sure you guys are gonna hate. But this movie I do watch every year, and it's
In private.
in private, yeah. Yeah. So let's see if you guys can guess what movie this
Oh
is.
god, what's a crappy movie?
You
Okay.
want us to guess?
A shitty.
No, let's do that. Let's do it.
Christmas with the Cranks.
No.
Hold on.
Okay.
So it stars Dan Aykroyd, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah,
I know.
Are you serious?
It's Christmas with the Cranks. Yes.
No
oh
way.
My god.
Christmas with the Cranks.
Wow.
No,
I
you're
was
so
like, what's the
kidding.
No, I'm
crappiest movie
serious.
I can think of right now?
I'm serious. Like I said, it's gonna be a movie that
Dang.
you guys are gonna hate.
That's
it's
hilarious.
one of those what do you call those
A good bad movie?
Guilty pleasure.
Yeah,
guilty
there you
pleasure.
go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because you know how we did a list of guilty pleasures at one
That's
point.
hilarious.
That's one of them, and that wasn't the case at first. Like it really wasn't.
You
And then
genuinely-
grew
and then I
on
would
you.
rewatch it. I was like, oh, okay. And then I just kept watching it and rewatching it every Christmas, and it just kept growing and growing and growing on me. But there's a lot of stupid scenes in Christmas with the Cranks.
I'm still waiting for you to say I'm just kidding.
I know.
I do acknowledge there's a lot of stupid scenes in that movie,
I can't
Like-
believe I guessed it.
like the whole thing with the cat, the whole thing like Tim Allen says a lot of stupid lines.
the free Frosty the whole time.
Yeah, the whole Frosty bullshit, and then the
Stupid-ass
cops.
umbrella scene in the beginning of the movie.
The what?
The stupid ass umbrella scene in the beginning.
Oh
of the
yeah,
movie.
that's right, the umbrella scene. And then
I've
when he
never
goes,
seen that movie.
and then when he goes in and he goes back and forth with the wife about getting was it the chocolate?
Yeah,
I
the
think
white
that-
chocolate.
And then he's all like, "Well, I wasn't gonna ask." Or no, she tells him, "Well, didn't you ask Rex or whatever the butcher's name?" Like, who's that? Is the butcher? Like, what would I ask the butcher where the chocolate is? And yeah, exactly, shit like that. So and then at the end, it gets like all magical and shit. I guess that one guy is actually really Santa, and then the car flies away. Like I said,
And everyone loves their daughter.
yeah,
Stupid.
Like what the
Yeah,
heck?
exactly,
She
right.
babysits everyone or
yeah,
something.
and this
For
movie,
hating it, I know so much about this.
yeah, exactly. I'm sure it's
Oh my
not
gosh.
on your list. There too.
I know. Right?
It used to be called, or it was going to be called Skipping Christmas because it's based on a John Grisham novel, which I think John Grisham is, I've read a lot of his books. He has a lot of legal novels, so that's one of the books that he wrote, and that's what this movie is adapted from. But it was going to be called Skipping Christmas like the book, but I guess they wanted to change it because it was too familiar to some Christmas movie that Ben Affleck was in, but I guess was really bad, and they just wanted to change it. But anyways, I think it was just a confusion thing, just to make sure people are not confused with it. But so anyways, Christmas with the Cranks, Evan. Christmas with the Cranks. So do any of you guys have any comments about my choices apart from the
Just
grotesque?
No, I'm not
the
surprised about
repulsiveness.
the Home Alone. I like Home Alone 2 a little bit better though. It's more memorable to me.
Okay, all right. I do like Home Alone too, so that's one of those movies that I also usually watch every year. And then how about you, Jessica?
I agree with the Grinch because I love that movie. That's also on my list. So
And then obviously Christmas with the Cranks.
it's one of my faves. No, I'm kidding.
Ivan?
Home Alone, I try my best to watch it every year. It's not one of my favorite movies, but I just feel like it deserves Christmas respect. Like it's just,
It's just
up there.
classic.
Yeah, it's classic.
It's tradition.
Yes, it's tradition. How the Grinch Stole Christmas is one of my top 3. It's a great movie. I feel like I remember every time I've seen that movie. Like it's memorable. I love Jim Carrey. I laugh as much like if it was like my first time watching
land
it. Like
every time,
yes,
yeah.
like some of his scenes. It's a great movie.
How about the scene where
It's creepy.
when he runs from the car?
Yeah, it's gonna
Where's-
blow.
where's
It's
gonna
like a
blow?
small little car. Yeah, I love that movie. It's also it's up there with like one of my favorite movies of all time. Not just Christmas movies.
Oh damn.
Christmas of the Cranks. I hate that movie like so much with a passion. That's why I remember like scenes from it. I'm serious.
scarred.
I'm still waiting for you to say you're joking.
I'm not.
I thought you were gonna say oh, which I hate
No,
also.
and I acknowledge it. I
Yeah.
understand. I get it.
Yeah.
I totally understand. But there's something about that movie that I like. Like I like seeing maybe the simplicity of it. It's short. It's very Christmassy. It gets to the point real quick, and I don't know.
Just a cute little feel
I-
good movie.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't feel like it gets to the point. I feel like it takes like it's like a summer vacation movie for like the first half, because he's buying like bikinis and stuff like, and it doesn't feel like Christmas until the last half. And also it has that thing about like the early 2000s. When did this come out?
This came out like in 2004, 2005.
Yeah, it has that 2000 Hollywood thing where mean Hollywood, like they always have like mean characters. And Tim Allen, like how is he supposed to be like? How is he a likable character when he's so mean like throughout the whole movie? So that's one of the reasons why I do not like that movie. But your top or your first two picks, I really agree with.
So what is your top three?
My
I know,
top three.
I know you said How the Grinch Stole Christmas 2000 Jim Carrey version is one of them.
And the other one is A Christmas Carol.
Which version? There's like 1,000 of them.
Yeah, I know. The first one.
Like the very
The
very
black and
first
white
one.
one. Is the black and white one?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
We should just have our list together.
is that one? And hold on, I have like honorable mentions. So I just want to make sure.
Why don't you do your list
Which
first?
one's the one with like when they're like at a Chinese restaurant?
Oh,
It's
A
a
Christmas
Christmas
Story.
Story. A Christmas
Yeah.
Story. Okay, my honorable mentions are The Polar Express, The National Lampoon Christmas Vacation, and Christmas Story. These are the
Honorable mentions.
these are the ones that I watch every year. Okay, in the top three, the ones that I will not skip on, Christmas Carol, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, those are my top three, and I will not skip on.
So, A Nightmare Before Christmas, do you watch during Christmas time then, not Halloween?
Both.
Yeah, sometimes I get the urge to watch it on Halloween, but I like want to save it for Christmas, just to get more satisfaction out of it. I do agree that it's like half and half. It's perfect for both seasons.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to me, it's more of a Christmas movie, and I love the music. I love the story, and I didn't watch this movie until recently, like 2-3 years ago, something like that. And I
For the
Are you
first time.
for the
serious?
first time, yeah,
You're welcome.
yeah, like.
Well,
I just like I've known about Jack Skellington like all like about the movie for a long time,
Yeah.
and I just never like the opportunity never popped up. Like I'm sure if you would have like showed it to me like a long time ago, but you never did.
That's
and
another classic too.
Jessica always told me I should watch it, and I finally did, and I loved it like right away. It was like an instant classic for me.
Yes, yeah, I watch that movie once a year, but for Halloween.
As
Now-
long as you watch it once a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I completely understand. I completely get the whole. Yeah, it's both a Halloween movie and a Christmas movie. Because it just depends on the person. They might see it as a Halloween or a Christmas movie. I see it as, I guess, as a Halloween movie first, and I could also watch it during Christmas time. But to me, it's like, it's a nightmare before Christmas. So it's like Halloween first and then Christmas. That's kind of how I see it. But I could totally get it still be a Christmas movie. What?
The animation, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
It's really good.
that's all good. That was all your. Yeah, you already said all your list. Jessica, your top 3 Christmas movies.
Top 3. So it'd be A Christmas Carol, the black and white one. I
the same
love that movie. My second would be that claymation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I love that one, even though Santa's like really mean.
Yeah.
But it's a classic, and I love watching that one. And of course, The Grinch.
The Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Carrey Grinch. It's the best.
Now, was that on your list before you met Ivan?
Yes, for
Oh,
sure.
it was. Oh, okay. There you go. Alex, Joe.
Okay, so I'll do an honorable mention first.
Okay.
It's Jack Frost. Have you guys seen that?
Which Jack?
Is that the
Frost?
murder movie? Like, is it a horror movie?
Let's talk about the.
No, the
Oh.
one with
Michael Keaton?
where he dies.
I just recently. Well, when I say
my
recent, like kind of like you said about Nightmare Before Christmas, I just saw
Yeah,
this
yeah.
movie like 2 or 3
Yeah.
years ago for the first time.
So, for some reason, I used to watch this movie a lot as a kid, so it's kind of ingrained in my head. I'm pretty sure it's not good, but I do remember liking that one. My number 3, I would say, is Home Alone 2.
Lost in New York.
Lost in New York. So I like that one a little bit better. Number 2, I would say, is Elf, which I
Elf,
know
yeah.
someone here doesn't like.
I know. Right?
And
I haven't
my
listened
number
to, like, a lot of our
My
opinions.
number 1 is a little bit different than your guys'. Mine is Bad Santa.
Oh,
Bad
okay.
Santa.
I love that movie.
I did not like that movie.
I didn't
I fucking love
care
that movie.
too much for the movie, but I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah,
I never seen it.
That's one I watch every year for sure.
Bad Santa?
Yeah.
How about the second one? Did you watch the second one?
No, I've never seen it. It just came out recently, right?
Yeah,
Not
like
that
few,
recent, right?
well, a few years ago, like 2-3 years
Yeah.
ago, I think.
No, I haven't seen that one, but I heard it's pretty bad.
Santa.
Yeah.
Bad Santa.
But yeah, Home Alone, Lost in New York. That would be on my honorable mentions. I guess it'll be like in my top 5 or top 5, maybe top 10. That's one of those movies. What's another Christmas movie that I like to watch?
I like White Christmas. That's a good
I never seen White Christmas actually,
Oh, that one's a good one.
so I can't really
That's
speak
from
about
like
that.
the 30s.
National
isn't it?
Lampoon.
40s.
Yes, White Christmas. I forgot
Yeah,
about
it's
that.
pretty-
That should have been on my honorable mentions. I forgot about that one.
And then
Yeah, it's pretty
National
old.
Lampoon's on my honorable mention.
The
list.
Christmas Vacation.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like that one too. That's an honorable mention for me
Oh,
too.
I also like Jingle All the Way.
Oh,
I
with
thought-
Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
What the
I saw that
hell?
one
Oh
in,
my
like, high
gosh, I
school.
forgot about that movie.
And Sinbad.
Yeah, that one's cute.
Yeah, I like that movie.
I saw that one like also recently, like as for the first time, like a few years ago. Everything like how are these guys not arrested? Like,
Yeah.
like
I haven't
there's so many
They
illegal
almost-
things in
they-
that movie.
they-
I haven't
yeah,
seen
they
that
almost
since it came
kill,
out.
like cops.
Yeah, and he does like a bomb threat
Yeah.
and like, all this stuff. Yeah, like
Oh damn!
That's a good one.
I've seen it, but I
Yeah.
think I've only
is that
seen
a
it
Chris
once.
Columbus movie also?
A what?
Chris Columbus?
I don't know.
It has
I
that
hope
like
not.
It has that-
silly,
it
it
has
has that
that vibe.
silliness to it. Like unrealistic silliness that's like perfect in like 90s Christmas movie.
And then another honorable mention for me is Elf, which is on your list, Joe.
Mhm.
The thing about Elf is I don't like the third act. Like I could really skip the third act.
I skipped the first and third. I really like the second.
You
act,
like the middle
especially-
part?
Yeah, when he first gets to New York City, I like that part. I didn't care for the North Pole and also the climax. Terrible, like cringy.
Yeah, I didn't like the third act at all. But it's still my honorable mention. Like I still want to watch it. And
I like
then-
that one. It's a kind of good bad movie, like Your Christmas with the Cranks. Like Tim Allen when he becomes Santa.
The
Santa Claus?
Yeah.
I saw it one time.
Yeah, I
also.
think that's a cute one.
The first one or the other?
The
two?
first one.
Just the first one. Yeah, I've seen all 3 of them,
I heard the third one's really bad.
and the three one's bad. The second one's not
The
that good
first
either,
one.
actually.
I've only seen the first one.